California is definitely known for having the hardest yards in the country. The hardest prison yards by far. One of the hardest yards that I've been on was Centinela. This was C yard. It was a level 4 yard. Level 4 yards have the most politics. They're the most militant. And they're going to crush you if you ain't ready to put your life on the line. Your hand is going to stay raised 24/7. There's crazy ass rules, crazy politics at a yard like Centinela, a 4 yard. This is a yard where it's mandatory that every white boy has a piece in his cell. Every white boy will have a piece in his cell. And if you're the new booty, you're going to be holding it. You have to put your work in. This is how the system is ran. There is no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a dictatorship. It's not a democracy. I almost wish everybody had to spend some time in prison so that they could learn that some shit in life has to be non-negotiable. Then they could transfer it out here to the streets. Because everybody's negotiating with their inner bitch too damn much. And in the pen, there's going to be no negotiations when it comes to your workout, your wake-up time, and whether or not you jump with your people. And out here, jumping with your people could mean, motherfucker, you hold your word no matter what the fuck you feel like doing. These are the key steps to becoming a fucking man. The workouts are mandatory. There's pieces stashed on the yard. A soft check on a 4 yard like Centinela is a 3-inch stab wound. They'll actually have a piece made for the soft check that's only going to get you about that far. And guess what? Your cellie's going to fucking hand out the punishment. This is a soft check. A fucking getting full on checked and removed is murder, or you get booked 100 fucking times and they drag you out in a stretcher. This can be something as simple as disobeying a direct order from your people or drug debts. It's mainly drug debts. This is the problem with these yards. These supposed hard motherfuckers that are soft as shit when it comes to their drug habit. This is what made me sick about the politics in prison. A motherfucker who's too weak to run in the politics he's pushing on the next man. These are the flaws I saw. Like I've said before, it's a dictatorship. It ain't a democracy. So everybody is running to catch that extra dollar for the man above him. And if the man above you's a dope fiend, guess what? You're going to fucking mule that dope in your fucking ass and hold that shit for your people. If it's got to go down, that's how it's working. If that piece has to get stashed, like I've said before, when the cops hit your house, when the goon squad comes and hits your house, you're putting that piece up your ass. You're putting whatever the fuck you got, you're stashing it. That's the only way they're going to let you live it down is if you stash it in the stash box. If you gangster that shit. That's the only way your people are going to accept it. If you just get rolled with that piece and it's out, the rule is you have to use it before you get caught with it. Now here's the fucking crazy part. People are saying, I'm not putting a piece up my ass. Well, would you rather fucking use it on the cop and never get out? You're left with no fucking choices. Literally, the second you hit the yard on a 4 yard, if you're even walking against traffic, meaning everybody on the yard is going in a clockwise fashion, walking the yard. If you walk counterclockwise, even to hit the bathroom, hit the shitters over here, take a piss, and you walk against traffic, the gunner is already on you. He's already on you like, boom, what's up, Watson? I'm on you, what's up? And he's already drawn down on you. There is no fucking room for error. They don't give a fuck. The cops don't give a fuck. And your people don't give a fuck. The cops aren't going to give you no leeway. A motherfucker wrote me the other day and said, Wes, what do you do when the walls are closing in on you when you're on those mean lockdowns? Motherfucker, you sack the fuck up and you find any internal answer you can to get yourself through this. This is how life is. You find that internal solution when there's nothing external that's going to save you. You motherfuckers out here get saved so often with your ibuprofen, with your Xanax, with your alcohol. You're getting saved so often, you're never getting nowhere. You're never growing. When you're about to level up, you just fucking consume something that keeps you from jumping that fucking wall. So the point is in the pen, you're going to have to mind somebody. So don't wait till you get there to mind yourself. People always fucking try to ask me, hey, Wes, how do I get respect from people? How do I get respect from my son? I said, motherfucker, you don't even respect yourself. How the fuck you gonna get respect from somebody else? And how do you know I don't respect myself? I'm looking at you, big dog. You're making choices all day that disrespect your own self. How is somebody else supposed to respect you? We know this shit subconsciously when we see a man who carries himself like shit. And when I see a motherfucker who carries himself in a fake-ass manner, and I see that fake-ass cold stroll on a soft-ass motherfucker from a mile away, I can tell that dude who walks in a normal manner that earned his shit. I can tell that dude, and that's a real dude. But that dude with that fake-ass cold stroll that's still physically soft, I eat those motherfuckers for breakfast. Just even on a handshake. They know who they are. They know who I am. They know who they're not. And this is the thing. I'm not bragging about it. I'm trying to solve this big ass problem out here. I'm trying to solve this massive problem out here of men not feeling like men anymore. By choice. You're choosing this. I'm going to be honest with you. Out here a couple times, I felt disrespected. And then I stood back and I said, motherfucker, Wes, how can you feel disrespected by someone you have no respect for? I don't respect someone who doesn't earn their confidence, their appreciation for self, and their love for self in the correct manner. I can tell when someone does. I don't see a ripped individual when they're ripped. I see someone with discipline. I see someone with vision. I see someone with drive. I see someone with dedication. I see the principles that built that because I know what it takes to build that. Now get yourself on a 4-yard, and this is the exact same shit that's going to bring you to the top. Because motherfuckers, they know Joe Dope Fiend's out the door. They know the second he don't pay that next dope debt, the second his mommy can't pay for that paper he got, they know he's getting booked and he's gone or he's rolling it up. So they look to the people like myself who run a solid program and don't use dope. These are the people that are trusted. These are the people that stay around. The other motherfuckers are here today, gone tomorrow. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So don't ever think a shot caller is fucking winning just because he's calling the shots temporarily. This is something that's more temporary than these fucking people's workout programs out in this motherfucker. Now, dead serious, I want the best for you guys, so I'm always sharing the best advice, the advice that worked for me. I'm sorry if it's fucking harsh, but that's what worked for me. I'd be more of an asshole if I shared to you something that didn't work for me. I'm giving you the exact fucking verbatim words that I use on myself. My self-talk. Hey, what's up, you soft-ass bitch, Wes? Get your bitch ass up. Done. I'm up. I ain't no bitch. I fucking answer to myself in the correct manner with action. I don't fucking debate. Oh, I ain't a bitch. I really don't want this. I really don't want to get that ripped. My wife likes me how I am. Motherfucker, she's just telling you that. She's just telling you that. And guess what? Do you like how you are? Because if you don't like how you are, nobody else does either. This is fucking obvious. Step your fucking game up this year. Answer the call to your conscience. You cannot tell yourself that you just love yourself, that you appreciate yourself, or that you respect yourself. This is fucking action. It is not words. It's self-talk backed up with action. It's fucking auto-suggestion plus self-talk mixed with integrity so that we get the work done and we actually know we're not lying to ourselves. It's worse when you try to tell yourself something that you know you're not doing. If you try to tell yourself you love yourself, but the actions aren't there to back it up, the self-investment isn't there to back it the fuck up. This is the shit you learn in the pen because you look around and you're looking for something that identifies with you. You're looking for someone you can respect. You're looking for some real shit because everybody around there's got a needle hanging out their arms. And someone like myself don't respect that shit. So I'm looking. And over time, I found a few motherfuckers that could cross that leg in the day room and fucking read like a motherfucker and not be shook by nothing. They were gathering knowledge. They were gathering wisdom. They had a plan. Every day they worked out because they built themselves. They knew that those wins determined how they felt that day. And when they learned how to master that day, they can master the next fucking day. And once you get into that rhythm, it's harder not to be your best.